Welcome back to Nick's Ramble ASMR. It's your boy Nick. Sit back, relax, be your weird, authentic self. Enjoy. Put this on the background. Today, I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. Mostly about, I want to talk about the importance of a topic that not a lot of us focus on. I know that you might be going through life right now and kind of questioning, like, why do I have so many problems? What am I doing wrong? Why am I not succeeding in life? And I have the solution for you. I know exactly why you're going through what you're going through, why you're feeling what you're feeling right now, because I am feeling it right now too. So I wanted to make this video to discuss that topic. This topic is very sensitive. So, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I also really want to hear your thoughts and your experience with this down below. So the reason why you may be feeling like you're stuck, why you feel like really overwhelmed if you don't know what decision to make, if you feel like everything is kind of just coming to you at once and you are looking around looking for the answer. The solution is patience, and more than that, it's faith. So I want to talk to you guys about faith and what it means to you and what it means to me, and kind of just create this discussion, because I think it's a topic that should be it shouldn't be as controversial as I think we make it. As you can tell, I have a rainbow beside me. I am part of the queer community, and I think a lot of us, I'll talk about my experience and see, what you think. But I think a lot of us queer people, gay people, have a huge pushback from church, from Christianity, from whatever religious aspects or sections or sectors that might exhibit, because of this idea of sinning and people using Christianity as a way of persecuting gay and queer people, which makes so much sense, right? It makes so much sense. However, what I've been finding, and the background about me is, so I'm 26 right now. I live in Los Angeles. I grew up on the East Coast going to church. I was a Protestant. I went to Episcopalian churches, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's very like the most liberal churches I think that exist. And I really enjoyed it. I even got confirmed. And I came out queer, my identity and everything, in senior year of high school. And then after that, I kind of stopped going to church and everything. Because I kind of felt like I wasn't supposed to. I felt like I kind of wasn't supposed to have this connection. I was supposed to, fall into line of what being queer and gay was. And there's so much joy in that. There really is. So if you are, wherever you are in your journey, if you're even questioning your sexuality, I'm a huge advocate for diving into the LGBTQ community. There's so much love and happiness and surrendering there. Vulnerability lives there. And I know on the outside it can seem like, we're all showy, flashy, highly sexual, all this. Yeah, that exists, but it's just a way for us to express our vulnerability, our connection to each other, and to celebrate that, hey, we're different, but we're all also all alike. Dive into that. But I think a part of the LGBTQ community is there isn't a huge talk about faith, about morals, about all those things. And so what you'll see, and this is all my experience, but what you'll see is that a lot of people will be promiscuous, hook up a lot of men, a lot of people. I'm talking mostly about gay community. We'll go out clubbing, there might be drugs, all this stuff. you don't have to do whatever you don't want to do. They don't force you. No one does. But it's part of a culture of rebelling, which is beautiful, and it's right? Because for so long we've been oppressed and everything, but it is different. And so there's not, for me at least, I haven't felt a sense of faith. A lot of people I talk to are agnostic, atheists, which is cool, totally chill if that works for you. But for me, and this is why I want to talk about this video, I felt what you're feeling, where you feel so overwhelmed. You feel like maybe what you're doing is not right, but you don't know what the answer is. And I think what I'm learning too is I felt very overwhelmed by, I should be doing more. What if I'm making the wrong decisions in life? Blah, 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 blah. It's having faith and patience. Now I want to give you a little bit of a analogy, something that has kind of hit home for me. So if you're new here, I'm currently training for the LA Marathon, which is on St. Patty's Day. And what's exciting is I do a lot of running, which is fun. For a long run, which is I'm running around half a marathon now for the trainings, I listen to a guided meditation. I don't know if you've heard of Nike Run Club. If you want to do running, definitely do it. It's really, really awesome because what they do is like you listen to your own music, but they also give a guided run, which they have a coach talk to you. And what I've been learning, which I think is really cool, is for the long runs, this is what makes running so fun. So you run like a mile, 2 mile, 3 mile. If you ever, go running, that's what you do. And you usually do your pace for a marathon or a long run, like 12 or 13.2 miles. You break up your run into segments. So what they do is they teach you, and this is what I love, they teach you that the first 4 miles that you run is basically just a warm-up. They tell you in your ear, they go, you're going to want to start this run, you're going to want to go really, really fast, you're going to want to get excited, but you have to, and you should, pull back, go slow, go really, really slow, to the point where you are so annoyed with how slow you're going. And they say this because they say, we know you can run fast, we get that, but you're warming your body up. So for the first 4 miles, you go really, really slow. And you have to have patience and faith that you will organically begin to pick up the pace. Your legs are going to get warmer, your body's going to get warmer, you're going to get looser, you're going to get into a rhythm. Your body's going to wake up and realize it's running, and you'll get into a pace. You have to have faith in the first 4 miles that even if you go extra slow, even if it feels really slow, that you are going to pick it up later and you're going to get the time. So for running, people usually focus on time miles. You have to have faith that you'll catch up. And so having that where you run 4 miles really, really easy, and then you pick it up slowly, and then by the end, you complete it, which has been happening. I complete it, and it's so true. You go faster when you get to the end. You can't help but smile, because I think this is the perfect analogy, and I think you can use it for life. I've been using it for life recently because I went home and I was questioning, like, do I need to switch careers? Do I need to switch, like, lifestyles, all this stuff? Just between you and me, like, those existential moments that we all dread, that are so scary, that maybe you feel really alone and you feel like no one gets your life. And for me, something that was really hard for me recently was the fact that I couldn't really see a future for so long, when we're in school. Sorry, just checking. But for so long when we were like in school, we have everything lined up, for this 4 years you're going to be doing this. And then after that you'll go to, get a job, and, hopefully you can see how you go up in life. And there's a lot of security in that, but there will be a point in your life, and I don't know if you're there now, where the future might not seem so certain, where everyone around you seems like they know what they're doing, but they don't. Okay, I want to re-emphasize this. Everyone pretends that they know what they're doing, but they don't. But you're going to look at them and be like, should I do what they do? And some of us are going to jump ship. That's fine. You're going to be like, hey, I want to do what they're doing because it seems like I can make money. I can be at peace. And that's cool. Yo, do you, boo. Do you. But before you do that, because that's where I'm at right now, I think it's really important for us to practice that analogy of we need to go slow right now. We need to have faith that at the end of the run, at the end of our life, at the end of this year, this month, this day, having faith that we can succeed and do what we need. And it's okay if things feel uncomfortable right now. We will get to being comfortable in the future. And I want to know what your experience is. I really want to know if you are involved in faith. I've been trying to, I'm very spiritual. I view my art as a sacred, spiritual practice. And this year I've been trying to, my New Year's intention is to love fully, to really, give God's love, give the universe's love. And whatever that spirit faith is to you, whether it's like the name of God, or it could be like the universe, or it could be, maybe you don't even believe in anything. I really hope you believe in something. It's so fun and worth believing in things. I'm curious on how you practice it. So that's kind of another thing I want to talk about. I think faith for me right now, and I hope for you too, I just want to reassure you that things are working the way they're supposed to. You're supposed to be feeling the things you're supposed to be feeling so you can digest what's going around you and how you want to move forward in life. You can't run from your feelings. Okay? So, how I was saying, you're going to be looking around and you're going to be thinking oh, I should be doing what my friend's doing. I should be doing this and I'm not doing good enough. If you mimic them, yeah, they might help you, but one day you're going to come back to the same feeling. And the question I want to ask you is, do you want to be the person that keeps running away from, I don't feel comfortable, so I'm going to jump, or you could turn into the person where you become uncomfortable and you, like running, say, hey, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm not going to speed up. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to analyze. I'm going to look around. I'm going to feel faith, have patience that things are going to work out. And to be honest, it's okay whatever you do, but for me, I think having faith is really, really important for you and for me, so that we can get rid of all that baggage. All the baggage in your head that you think that you need to be, doing everything all the time, being productive, whatever your things are, because you have them. I know you do. I have them too. When you take all of that away, all your coping mechanisms, you're still you, and you are an amazing human being. You are the universe. Everything you seek outside yourself, you can actually give to yourself. You are literally the universe. You have atoms and molecules and elements in you that didn't originate and weren't found on Earth. They're from outer space, which is crazy. You are everything. But also something that's been giving me a lot of peace. I was watching these videos, and one thing I heard too, which is interesting, is someone said you are as important as the person next to you, but you're also not as important as the person next to you. You are as important as the person next to you, but you also aren't as important as the person next to you. Meaning, you and I are the same. And that basically, you're no better than anyone else, but also no one else is better than you. Just remember that. And it's get rid of all that crap with money and outside opinions and tangible things. Get rid of that crap. We're not talking about that. We're talking about true value, who you are as a human, if your soul was to be born in a whole different time, we're talking about that. Okay, get rid of everything you've been taught, everything. I'm talking about you. I'm trying to connect soul to you. And I want you to know it's okay to be scared. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's icky, I know, but you are worth it. You are amazing. And you just need to sit and feel this, experience this. Don't run away from it. Everything will work out how it's supposed to. You're going to grow. You're going to feel comfortable again in the future. But for you feeling comfortable right now, if you feel like everything's a shambles, the solution is to have faith and to wait. Now, it doesn't mean not doing anything. Waiting just means acknowledging where you are, being where you are, and doing what you can where you are. Don't jump ship. Don't do other things. You're doing what you want. You're doing what you're doing. That's what I find interesting. You're doing what you're doing because you're meant to. You're not doing anything wrong with like your career or friends or love. You're just where you are in the process. You're where you are in the run. You just have to finish the run. Okay. That's all you have to do. So have faith. I apologize if this is very scatterbrained. It's kind of a hard topic to talk about. But I really want to hear from you. Do you believe in faith? Do you not? How do you practice it? I can tell you how I've been trying to practice more, like by praying, by releasing thoughts into the universe, into God. This is very intimate. It's a very, we all have our own opinions, so be kind, but also be generous with your answers. Let's all help each other just connect to a greater source than we are, because we're all in the same boat here, living in life. Don't forget that. Someone might be super rich, someone might be super poor. We all experience life together, and that is very rare, very special. And you seeing this video right now connects us in a way that's very special too. I encourage you to subscribe and join our group, our really beautiful hive, which you can click and join the membership program. We're creating a really beautiful community there. And let me know what you think about faith, how you practice it. I was praying, sort of. I have this booklet that I try and read every morning called, I forget the daily word, something like that. My mom sent it to me. But yeah, I would love to hear from you. Be so easy on yourself, my friend. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to this.